Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Wednesday, September the 8th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I have to tell you this up front. I didn't know who Dr. Fauci was when all of this thing got started. It was the first time that I heard of Dr. Fauci was when he made an appearance with President Trump at one of those press conferences that President Trump used to do in the afternoon a year ago. Before that, I know he was in government, and maybe I should know more about him, but I really didn't. And therefore, I got to know him, like probably many of you, during the summer and the fall of 2020 when we were talking about COVID on a daily basis in the White House. Now, here recently, Dr. Fauci and Senator Paul got into it a few weeks ago at a Senate hearing where Senator Paul, who's also a doctor, by the way, accused Dr. Fauci of lying to Congress about his role in a clinic in China. And that, that got a lot of publicity. Well, an article came out yesterday saying that Dr. Fauci has a little explaining to do, as Ricky Ricardo used to say on I Love Lucy. And he probably does. And I think there is also another point here that I would like to make, and that is that I think it's time for Dr. Fauci to realize that he's become more of a liability than anything else. Large segments of the country do not believe him. A lot of that has to do because of all the contradictions in many of the things that he has said. A lot of it has to do with the fact that Dr. Fauci had so many interviews over the last year or so that he fell into a trap because a lot of the journalists who were asking him questions were not medical journalists or technical journalists. They were just political journalists who were looking to see how they could pick a fight between Dr. Fauci and President Trump. Well, a lot of that has now turned into a very bad situation for Dr. Fauci. Now, I have no idea whether he lied to Congress or not. This is an issue he should get the benefit of the doubt like anybody else. But this is a story that is out there. And I think it may be time for the Biden administration to tell Dr. Fauci, you know what, doctor, thank you for your service, but we got to move on. We got to have people on television talking about COVID who actually have credibility with the American people. That's going to be hard to do because this whole virus was so politicized in 2020 that people are so divided with good reason. There's just a lot of bad information going both ways. But I think Dr. Fauci himself has become a problem. And I think it may be time to call on the good doctor to retire and let somebody else take his place because he's not helping anything by being in the position that he's in. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.